What's up everyone? Since you guys like the LTR videos so much, we figured we'd just do a little rejetting on the Yfz450 here. So this quad right here, we are switching to a 116 oxygenated fuel. Aviation fuel, some people know it as. But so she's running super lean right now. We got a short clip of a video revving it up, and you see that flames are coming out, and the bottom half seems okay, but as soon as you get into the top half, like start opening it up, it just wants to fall on its face. So definitely needs way more fuel going to it. So what we did is we picked up some jets actually at our local shop, and honestly it wasn't a bad price. It was $4 a jet, and I was having a hard time finding anything bigger than 200 at the store. So we are going to be running, we're at 195 right now, but we're going to bump it up to a 205 and see if that helps us out. And a couple mods that are done to this quad is, I guess I shouldn't say a couple, but pretty much everything's done to this thing but the bore. We still have a stock bore size, but we're running a 1401 piston. We got the head ported. We have cams. We have the GYTR rev box. We have the, what is the FCI, or I forgot, whatever that intake. We have that. The carb has been sent out, and that's bored to a 41.5. Oh, obviously your exhaust here we run. And obviously there's other aftermarket parts, but as far as performance parts, that's what's done to this. Still has a stock bottom crank in it. Yeah, so that's a little bit about the quad right here. We've had this for quite a while. We built it from the frame up. Wish I was doing videos back then when we're doing the build up. There we go, that's a way better view. One of the things, guys, I'll show you that I did real quick. Instead of going with the Yfz450 lights, I was so tired of them breaking, putting out poor light. The setup to go to a HID light in there just was no bueno. So I actually found these pods here, made my custom brackets, and in my opinion they came out pretty darn good. Obviously they're not perfect, but we ran those straight to the battery, and yeah, got rid of all this stuff up here. And if you guys don't know, big upgrade, Honda thumb throttle on a Yamaha. Sorry guys, but the Honda thumb throttles have a way shorter throw, and they're just way better and comfortable to ride with. Lost our pad here on our last trip, but other than that, obviously long travel suspension, AC old school OG Nerf bars, powder coat, blah blah blah, Blink Star, stock swing arm, but it has been powder coated, G-force axle, Razor 2s, plus we got the hypers on some sand tires. So yeah, that's quad. We're gonna get this thing rejetted. I'll show you guys real quick right here. So pretty much what you're gonna do for us, we pop this bolts off here off our air intake to make it easier to slide back. We took the clamp off here and the clamp off the back. That we're able to pull the carb enough, and if you're only getting to the main jet or the pilot, you don't have to take this whole thing off. There's a screw cap right here. You just unscrew that puppy right there. Obviously, I've already unscrewed this to check my jet size. Just put a 17 mil, I believe, on that, and that'll come right off. And then you'll see your main jet in here, and you'll pull that out with a 6 mil, I believe. We'll double check that. And yeah, remove your hose right here to get this out of the way to get a little better access. But you won't be able to adjust your needle setting. That was the other thing that we did on this. We had this carb put a different needle in there so we could adjust the clip on it from up and down as far as for your mid-range. But hopefully if we jet the top end right here, we won't have to mess with that needle, which is what I'm shooting for. This is kind of a last minute video, guys. Just getting ready to put this thing away for the winter, but really want to do this jetting video for you guys and get this thing ripping. But then after that, we're draining the oil and the gas, standing it up, and putting it up for winter. So let's get at it. Alright guys, so we got it all buttoned up, and like it was a 6 mil and a wrench. Was 17 mil to get into the carb, so easy peasy. Got yourself a nice little metric gallon set here. That was able to get everything else. And a flathead. Now, if you're pulling the pilot out, you'll use a flathead to get that out. If you're willing to risk it for the biscuit. Some people don't like using flatheads on their jets because they say it'll mess it up, which I guess it possibly could. We've never had an issue with it, but there are tools to remove jets also if you want to purchase one of those. We're with the flathead. So, we're going to get our helmet on, and we'll see what the mile per hour and see if this thing runs any better. Well, she's still definitely not perfect, but we're going to see if she'll still rip on the top end. Well, she sounds good, but she's still leaning out on the top end. And I think my clutch is smoked. You feel it slipping the whole time. I just ripped it because it needs a new clutch anyways. But, yeah. Probably, I got a 210 I'm going to probably dump in there, guys. But for now, honestly, maybe I'll get a little bit of time later in the week. We are having a pretty warm week. But, yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Alright, guys, so that's pretty much... Still needs more jetting, so naturally I'd probably bump up the pilot too. It definitely has a little bit hard time starting because it seems like it's on the lean side. You see it revs up extremely quick and it sounds just a little cut out there at the beginning. So fattening up the jet as far as the pilot will probably help this thing too. We definitely want to spend more time on it. Maybe we won't even stick on the 116, but she sounds like she's all there, for sure. She is, that fuel is definitely an animal in this thing. And this, just to show you guys real quick, this is what we're running, Dragon Fuel, 116 oxygenated. It's a guy next to us that does race fuel, that does a really excellent job, really great guy, serving us and all that. So, kudos to him for sure. This is the Yfz450. And till next time, we'll see you later.